Okay, looks like I missed the beginning of this. Sorry about that. I thought I was following him, but it didn't come up. All right, so our score is currently 3-1, favoring plasterhippytwitch and gmbmw. Plasterhippytwitch is up about 10 seconds, maybe a little more. gmbmw is getting attacked, but should be able to live. Plasterhippytwitch getting attacked as well. Ooh, I don't like bishop there. Knight would have mated. On check, takes, and eventually knight at a3 would have been mate. Bishop could win the queen. Oh, that's a nice move, actually. As if bishop takes, the queen is gonna cover this this file. He would still like a bishop. Even two pawns are pretty crushing. Gonna use the queen. Because the queen trade actually benefits his partner. gmbmw is stalling. This is a double stall. Really bad idea. What they could have done is trade the queens, queen in, and then stall. Probably just bishop check and then rook in and get this queen involved somewhere. Right now this knight is guarding the maiden square with knight in. Wait, what? Why didn't Maker go for mate? That's really weird. Okay, you could throw a new queen in here. Oh, they're just going to trade queens. That's a really bad idea. Now gmbmw is going to mate with that one. That was a missed opportunity for makar in 1996. That was really easy mate that he screwed up. Our score is now 4-1, favoring plasterhippytwitch and gmbmw. PKR, yeah, for sure. Plasterhippy is fast, plays a lot of dubious moves. He's still getting a handle on Bughouse. Bishop battery. And eventually he might sack for one of these pawns. Gotta save his queen though. If he sacks for the pawn, then his partner can win it back immediately. Okay. A lot of chess going on the gmbmw board. Doing a good job keeping up the pressure. Staying moving. Could take that. Your threat is knight check. And the queen. Very good getting the queen involved. Taking a free pawn. Maybe we'll see a rook left. Or you could just wait for material. Bishop's pretty crushing. Bishop just mates. Use the pawns instead. Knight mates. Maybe not quite mate, but knight is really crushing. And you could just pin this. Rook here is interesting. Knight takes, queen takes. A lot of options. And they've just resigned it. He'd say the same is true of his chess. Yeah, but the Plaster Hippie team is one of the top seeds at this point in the tournament. I get, at least once a week, I get a private message on chess.com from someone who asks, how can two 2100s be in the under 2000 section? The answer to that, of course, is they were under 2000 when the tournament started, but this is a long tournament. And people improve. Nice move. Well, actually, that bishop's not even in any danger. Knight is in danger. gmbmw continue under pressure. The light squares here. Although I would have taken the free knight. But I'm a greedy guy. So could have sacked here. Oh, okay. Knight out. Probably gonna win the queen. Maybe bishop here. But Maker has a very safe king. You can just get in onto light squares. Drop a pawn in. Probably bishop takes. Go pawn in. Over. Plaster Hippie up an enormous amount of time. gmbmw is winning pieces. If this promotion is allowed, this is a mate threat. So probably gonna have to give up pieces. That's a mate threat. Okay, fake queen for real queen. It's a pretty good trade. Rinse and repeat. Pawn it. Oh, so he took a knight, so his partner could win a queen. Maybe even just queen in and then pawn in. I don't know. If you take the queen, then queen in here is scary. I like this move. Now the rook guards. A good defensive move by Plaster Hippie. If we take the knight and pawn in. Okay, now that queen is free. Take the queen. He's trying to form a maiden net, but I don't think that was the right idea. I think free queen was the way to go. Now his position is a little sus, but his partner wins. Our score right now is 6-1, favoring gmbmw and plasterhippytwitch. I don't know what plasterhippytwitch is waiting for. Oh, he wants to go in. He's going to need a knight to make this work, though. Partner trying to get him the knight. And there's the knight. Now another knight probably mates. Let's take this first. Maybe take the rook. Oh, use a pawn. Pawn check. Then I would take the rook. If you put a new knight in, then I don't like that. I would have kept up check. It was worth sacking a pawn just to keep the check there. Knight check. Oh, this is a queen. BMW in a little bit of trouble. But they're up 10 seconds. Knight check, maybe. Maybe on this way to take the rook. Actually, knight mates now. Another knight. So he can't lose this knight. He can't take this. This is a threat too. Queen's under attack. Queen doesn't mate, but okay, that was a mistake. Because now that's mate immediately. But they were down just an enormous amount of time. Score is now 7-1. Favor and plasterhippytwitch. Thanks for the follow from 1awesome to awesome3. Really appreciate it. Or sorry, 1 username 2awesome3. Thanks for the follow. Makar has sacked on plasterhippytwitch, but he's safe enough, especially since he's up an enormous amount of time. Nice chess move. Makar apparently wants a queen. That's not going to happen though. Okay, threatening. Maybe bishop here, queen here. A lot of options. Ooh, this is a nice threat here. Knight check. Pawn check. Knight out, probably. Okay, pawn. I think you go right. If you go left, you definitely made it. So yeah, you got to go right. So needs more material. He could go for draw with just knight back and forth, but he needs a new pawn every time. I think he's going for the draw. And there's a draw. Our score is now 7.5 to 1.5. Favor and plasterhippytwitch. How do I feel about h-pawn pushes in general? It definitely weakens g3, g6. And usually when you push your h-pawn, you are gonna ask your partner for like a ton of pieces for the attack. Yeah, they have to watch out for the queen trade, which we made immediately here. That's a threat. Maybe new knight in. Although, if new knight in, I guess he could just say bishop takes. Okay, that gives up the pawn. So yeah, the h pawn push, like really early in the open end, it can be a surprise in open end to players unfamiliar with it, and it can just overwhelm them. We saw that particularly with the chess heroes, new bishop in. The chess heroes played that open end, and got a lot of quick wins from it. Oh, that's a queen. I still think he... Oh, now take the pawn. Or he might just sack the queen. I would take the pawn, because I'm safety first kind of guy. Knight check if he takes. So pieces are great for Belsky, but he is down 25 seconds, so he's not going to get any pieces he wants. Bishop came back to cover this. Queen here can be a threat. Oh, that's interesting. Not sure it was worth a queen. Why are we not taking this? So you gotta get this rook helping with defense. This is a pin, by the way. So this could be a thing someday. I would just move the king up. Okay. Queen takes, rook takes. That's a mate threat. Queen in. Now I think gmbmw is never going to move again. He's just going to hope that his partner mates. Okay, trying to deflect the bishop. Ooh, don't know about that one. So trying to get him to put the queen in. There's no longer this pin. This is not a thing anymore. Queen in is still a thing. What? That had to be a mouse slip. Why would you just push the pawn? Okay, gmbmw is now safe forever. Oh, actually, that's a threat. Queen up, I guess. And this is mate, queen in. There's a bunch of mates, though. That's just one of them. Our score is now 8.5 to 1.5. So Nesio says, "What's up with the Abikovsky team? Ineligible to play in open section." So he was partnered to Miss Fairy Queen. Miss Fairy Queen's account has been closed for fair play. I'm not sure the reason it was closed. Like what sort of fair play thing was alleged. But that's why. Can't you're you can't play in the tournament if you don't have an account, and she currently does not have an account. She has had an accounts closed before, but she sorted that out, and basically, she appealed the previous closed accounts, and basically they said to her, if you only use one account and don't abuse anymore, then we'll let you have your account back. And she was on good behavior for a while. So I don't know what's up with that. I haven't seen her do anything that violates fair play in a long, long time. Yeah, so in the past, it has been closed because she kind of shared an account with Brandon Grande and was seen as sometimes throwing games to benefit Brandon Grande. But that hasn't happened in a long, long time. So I'm not sure what's happening here. Okay, that's mate. Is it the pin? Our score right now is 9.5 to 1.5. And this is first to 11 with win by 2 condition. And one thing we see really clearly with this team, plasterhippytwitch and gmbmw, is the benefits of being up on time, and they use time to great advantage. They don't just get up on time and keep moving randomly. They sit in key times when sit-in benefits them. By sit, I mean stall. On the freenet chess server, we used to say sit. Usually players who play Bughouse over the board and players who play on chess.com will call it stall, but same difference. plasterhippytwitch giving up the queen for defense, maybe even knight takes. I think knight takes was safer. It guarded this even more. Oh, never mind. Actually, there's a bishop battery here, which he didn't see. The plasterhippy is losing pieces, but his partner is fairly safe, and his partner is kind of on the attack. So I guess that's fine. They are up 25 seconds and would like maybe a pawn for c6 or pawn for e6 just to keep going in on the light squares. Right now, queen at f1 is not a threat because it's covered twice. All the squares around plasterhippy are covered. He's looking to attack. If rook over, we're going to see knight check. Okay, we are going in on the light squares. That's mate. Knight check. I guess he needs one more pawn, but knight check. Oh, that's not accurate, but it probably still mates. Okay. Our score is now 10.5 to 1.5. This could be match point. Yeah, these guys are probably the favorites in the under 2000 section. This is a threat. plasterhippytwitch needs to be careful. Queen trade on offer. Oh, I thought he would have traded queens. Okay, I would get rid of this pawn then. Not so much a fan of that one. I guess his king is safe though. So it's going to work out. We try to pick up this bishop. Or maybe knight in to attack the pawn. And also pawn check, then new knight in. A lot of options. Okay, we're going in on the light squares. Knight check, then new pawn in. Probably the way to go with tempo. Bishop guards here. Don't really like this pawn move, but it has worked out for them. So I think that's GG's. So our final score is 11.5 to 1.5. Okay, favoring gmbmw and plasterhippytwitch. So congratulations to them. At this point, I'm gonna look for someone to raid. It looks like Radon 4PC is playing, so we'll probably raid him. I'm just gonna check the chess category real quick to see if we see anyone else. Hey, check for chess. Thanks for watching. Yeah, this is really the team to beat, but they have weaknesses. plasterhippytwitch definitely does not always play the best move, but he tries to play fast and be up time. Okay, let's look for someone to raid. Radon is currently streaming 4-player chess. Chewy the Chewer has a funny title. Final push to elite. Win equals 1 minute of sleep. But yeah, let's raid Radon. I know I raid Radon a lot, but he is streaming 4-player chess right now. Hey gmbmw. Failed to chess up a queen. Yeah, I didn't see the game you lost. I just saw the game you drew. But congratulations to you guys on your win. So if you haven't followed yet, I appreciate a follow so you get notified of my future streams. I stream mostly Bughouse, which is this game. We also stream some 4-player chess, which is what we're going to raid right now. Some Puzzle Rush, Puzzle Battle, and some other variety games. Why didn't that work? That's weird. Anyway, we're going to send you to Radon. He is currently #1 on the free-for-all list. Really deserves a follow. 4-player chess is a very interesting chess variant. I recommend you guys check it out. And Radon is one of the best players to learn the game from. So I'm going to be streaming more of the Bughouse World Championship in the coming few weeks. There are no more matches on Sunday, unless for some reason 12-team Blitz Bullet schedules, but I don't think they're available today, so I think that'll be a forfeit. If a Zizon Grand Delicious match happens, as was alluded to, I'll try to cover that as well. Anyway, have a great weekend, guys, and I'll see you another day. Bye, guys.